Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are out here in the cursed Darklands, just trying to stay alive and explore a little bit. We've been given various quests and we have many map markers. Somewhere I would like to get to as we gently explore though is this house, the Last Light Inn. Seek protection from the Shadow Curse. You imagine there's going to be some things to look forward to there. So I think I'm going to prioritize that. So we should be moving slightly northwest of where we are. So there's north on our compass. So we want to be going in this general direction. This is He Who Was. What is that aura of his? Burden of the Time aura. Beasts and humanoids have disadvantage on saving throws while within 10 feet of this creature. Elves are unaffected by this temporal magic. What a strange one. Oh. Apparently, our light cantrip is down. Are we okay? I think we have lit our crossbow, which is fine. Like, an object to provide light to us is better than any other. We could just, like, lay out 100 candles in a slightly regular repeating pattern. But that would seem excessive. Alright, how are we getting down? Down there looks about right, I guess. Just take these plants. But this route does not appear to be the route we're going to go. There's another house beneath us there.
Here goes nothing.
Unless I can find a particular way to climb down, I guess we're just going to kind of skirt around the edge of this location till we find a safe way to progress. Any random supplies? Rotten lemon, not my favorite. There's a lot of glowing coming from right there. And we have some remnants of some buildings. Let's start higher and work our way down. Oh god. Are we about to be ambushed by more ghosts? A key? Classic. Just a key. And a great big chest. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, we're surprised, so they're getting a full round of actions on us. Oh god. This does not seem great. We have lost our condition. Astarian. I don't know what to prioritize here, I'll be honest. What I really want is Shadowheart's turn. Thank goodness we get 2 Channel Divinities now. You have to assume these things are undead. Plant, level 3 blight. Unless they're not undead. Race, blight. These awakened plants gifted with intelligence and mobility plague lands contaminated with darkness. So is this not going to work? It seems it did not. That is horrifying. Okay. Healing word. And then
Allow me to demonstrate.
Gale. Let's start with this. I think there's one there. There's two there. But I think here is our best shot. Great damage. Kills a small one.
I need healing.
Yep.
Time to kill.
Starion. Which one is this one? That one. I want that one dead first. Because it's going between us and Shadowheart. Shadowheart. You took damage. I'll make you take damage. Make them take damage. Okay, we cast a spell, so we can't cast a leveled spell as a bonus action for Lucy's sake. But Gale can be spell casting. It's going to be magic missiles. It's going to be a really big magic missiles. Is it? This one here probably get 2. That one there probably dies in 2. Okay. Starion's down. Shield, yes. Absolutely. That's bad. That's a problem. Concentration on Spirit Guardians is lost. They are all pretty far away now, which is unhelpful. And we are in some kind of rough terrain. Shadow Cursed Vine, 1d4 necrotic damage per turn. Afflicted entity can't move and takes 1 to 4 necrotic damage per turn. Attack rolls against it have advantage, while attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. Okay, we could mass healing word everybody. I don't know how helpful that would be. This, for our current radius, would not hit anybody, which is its own problem. We could kill this one without that much effort. I just wish we could attack multiple things.
Tale for the ages.
Gale, you do have an action as well. Okay. That kills you. But there's so many more of them than my brain thinks there is. There's this one right here. That one there. Shadowheart can probably hit the closer one with the torch. That one didn't die, unfortunate.
Can't always be a gentleman.
Mass healing word. Astarion, are you in the thorns? Because you could bonus action offhand strike this one. Kills it.
What should I do?
Shadowheart main attack this thing. Fair enough. Astarion gets some distance.
No choice but to keep going.
We only have a bonus action.
I don't fancy their chances.
Nice. Good. Right. Everybody's turn. This one we should be able to sneak attack. Lovely.
Victory is assured.
Reeling. What was reeling again? I know they hit Shadowheart. Has a -1 penalty to attack rolls for every turn remaining.
I won't give in.
Lucy, this one's got so much health. If that doesn't get me... 17 damage is actually solid.
The dance macabre.
To concentrate.
Shadowheart. Good save. That is unfortunate. Gale, have you gone?
What fools these mortals be.
No, it's going to be more of the basics. Just to guarantee the kills where we can get them. Okay. Bonus action hide.
Leave no trace.
Sneak attack. Short rest.
I'll feel that one later.
Can we get out of these vines, please? I guess you can't if you're stuck in the vines. We do not have the key for this box.
Don't touch me.
Starian, get out of there, please. Thank you. I really thought we just picked up the key to this, but apparently not. Hash, Hill Giant Finger. A Shadow Root Sack. Wood Bark. Potion of Bark Skin. Are the roots still here? Yes.
All I have left to go.
Right, I'd really like you to not be in those roots anymore for a while. Please. Starin, you're doing a terrible job of just staying alive. Okay, we've looted all of that. Just here in this house. Nothing much more. I'm going to come down to this rooftop. There's a traveler's chest on top of it. Gale needs to do 1 bludgeoning damage to an enemy to regain a portent die. And deal at least 1 thunder damage to an enemy to gain a portent die. I don't know why he has 2 prophecies. We've only taken 1 long rest. But hey, I'm not here to complain. Shadowheart. Can you
A long way to go still.
make this jump? That's the one we have the key for. Just rings and jewellery. Sure thing. Charming little egg. 2 charming little eggs. Starion.
What now?
Torch.
Still breathing, despite everything. How much farther can I go?
A really unhappy looking dead raven.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. It would be wise to leave it alone.
Why didn't you talk faster? I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. Please let Shadowheart live. Please let Shadowheart live. Are they undead? Or are they just beasts? Level 1 zombie.
Need to act fast.
Zombie, you say? I'll take it. I will take it.
Your desire.
Let's go with Prayer of Healing. These guys don't have anything in their pockets.
In her name.
Do I dare
It's been a long day.
try and
Better stop to rest soon.
see if it does have something? Help. Read. This letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help. A darkness has rolled into Rethwin, cutting us off on all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone, from anywhere, I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Loss and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Another traveler's chest. Rags. Man, I really wouldn't want to do this without a cleric. Where are we on our map? We need to be heading west-northwest. So, as I open in the start of every one of these episodes, I say this is Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, where I add a bunch of rules onto... Oh, we're getting real framey in the recording. Are we okay? Think so. I add a bunch of rules into my experience to make it more challenging. And right now, I have a rule where I only long rest on the fast travel points. But so far, in all this distance, we have not seen a single location we can safely fast travel. So, the inn might be our one... Not fast travel, long rest. The inn might be the spot for us to be able to get a long rest in.
No, never mind.
This looks unpleasant.
What to do?
This place is protected. For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
This is a big wall of darkness I don't like. There's the Harpers.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Are we leaving?
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Yeah.
Come. Jaheira!
Jaheira! Hi, Jaheira. Oh. Very friendly. I'm Lucy. I assure you none of this is necessary.
I assure you it is.
Oh my god. I had Jaheira as the top companion in my party for most of my Baldur's Gate 1 campaign. And so it was always her voice bark whenever I would click to go somewhere, and the voice so correct. I saved your soldiers and this is the thanks I get?
Kindness is too often a decoy.
Oh, hello.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Not a true soul. Force your own magic through the vines, weakening them. Accept your fate. Look to the Harpers you saved. I am not a true soul. Look to the Harpers you saved.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
It's Mo!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
I'm grinning like an idiot. Because of the artifact? No. Probably not. Sorcerer. The weave itself burns through my veins. Perhaps the tadpole is afraid.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful. And I've met many. Now speak plain. How do you have control?
It's hard to trust anybody, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist. DC 21? And I don't have, I don't have any sorcery points, and I don't have Tidal Wave either. Ugh. I have no idea if I should be burning my inspirations here. Come on, one time. One time. Nope. I can't math. God damn.
Not good enough.
This thing. But now they know I have it, and I wish they didn't, because we're targeted for it, aren't we?
What in the hell is that thing?
So far it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'm here on holiday. No. I want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Okay. Well,
It's for a good cause. Harpers gloom. Oh, it's so
Harpers, Harpers, Harpers.
glimmer of hope.
Bunch of supplies we are not to steal.
One way of looking at it.
Ah,
You could also say it's a prime target. The one
teleportation
pocket of light
circle.
in the gloom.
Harper. Is it all Harpers in this location, or is there anything else going on?
Pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
My camera won't let me look out here. This sign says turn back at once notice. And this is a different set of cliff than where we were previously, but let's not go exploring deadly looking cliff sides until we have had our fill of rest. If they're going to literally present us with a tavern, I am not going to begrudge myself a few extra long rests if I need it. Anything hiding under a bridge. It's where I would hide stuff if I were a game programmer, but I'm just full of cliches. I wonder if they have some kind of artifact making this dome. There's a water's edge. Well, that looks too tempting to not go and look at. Even if it is beyond the darkness. No survival check? No. Mystery? If I stand here for 20 minutes, will, like, a Goliath climb out of the water or something? Seems Easter eggy. So we're back outside the safety of the dome. That way leads over to a slightly different edge of things. But as I just said, I will leave those moments for after we get a full long rest in. Can I get over to here through there? No?
What's in here?
Sure thing. Back to our lap of the safety of the dome.
That's curious.
Oh.
Let's see.
Or I will do some light digging. Imagine if you just found a corpse on one occasion. Then to a Starian. Then to a Starian. I need to use more of these fancy arrows. I've got lots of them now. But I think part of the problem is you can't sneak attack when you're using a fancy arrow. You either sneak attack with a regular arrow, or you fire a fancy arrow, but not both. I think, at least. An internal dock. Very fancy. I wonder if we can arrive here by boat down the line. The sounds of roaring fires. Basement. And that garden. I can hear Isabel, servant of Saloon. Is she the one channeling the spell around us, perhaps? Either way, I'm sure Shadowheart will be very happy to see them. Or not. And then this is back round to the other side of the docks. We can climb up these vines. Up to a balcony. Great. Queen of Ravens. Highlighted from other chapters in this work by gorgeous little pictures and artistic renditions of the events described, you can read the following. In the time of shattered allegiances between elven gods and with the adulation of the Shardakai elves in her pocket, the woman bid her followers elevate her to godhood. Do it and I'll reforge our broken pantheon, she said. Do it and I'll make things sweet and synchronous again. And they did, all but the dissenters in her avid flock, who during the ritual of godly ascension tried to wrest power from the woman. At the crucial moment, she tore the dissenters apart. With the ritual irrevocably disturbed, the queen and her Shadekai found themselves flung across the plains into the eerie and terrible realm called the Shadowfell. The journey killed her, and yet from the corrupted ashes she rose a queen with both her eyes and her serving birds as dark as her ambition. So was reborn Queen, Raven Queen, mistress of life and death. Shadowheart,
My faith will guide me.
if you wanted to, could you jump to this roof? Too high. Well, it looks like we can get out to that balcony without doing anything scandalous. Let's get down from this piece of roof. And let's go and use what is probably intended to be the front door. I've got myself a little turned around.
How's the barricade coming along?
Quartermaster Tarley
It ain't pretty.
is a trader as well.
It'll need to.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands? No cost to myself. I don't need that. Oh. Cloak of Protection. AC +1, saving throw +1. That's an immediate buy. Especially if it's cloak, because we have a cloak section that nobody is equipped with anything yet. Shield of Devotion. +2 armor class. You gain 1 additional first level spell slot. Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone, unless they succeed a dex save, and Devotion Aid. Well, this is saving throws +1. Incandescent Staff. Firebolt, Fireball, Topple. Ranged spell attack +1 grants resistance to fire damage. That's very good. Advantage on wisdom saving throw checks and the shield spell. Protection from missiles, level 2 abjuration spell. 2 weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the attack. Possibly one for Astarion, but probably not. Obsidian laced robe. On a successful saving throw against a foe spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage to them. That's cool. The mighty cloth. Bull strength, you gain bull strength and increase your strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. Unwavering bull, you cannot be pushed against your will and have advantage on saving throws against being restrained. 1T scale mail, 15 exotic material, Add your dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Shade Cling Armor, Rare Light Armor. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws, stealth +1. Bear Skin Armor. Hat of Uninhibited Kashigo. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, that's for monks. Defender Great Axe. Some spells. Arrow of Many Targets. Deal an additional half damage to 3 other targets in range. That is sick. Arrow of Transposition. Teleport wherever you fire this arrow. That's also sick. Arrow of Arcane Interference. Break your target's concentration and silence it. That is also sick. +1 Rapier, +1 War Pick. Okay. There is some unbelievable looking supplies here. A free Fireball cast and +1 ranged spell attack could be really good. Let's swap to our regular old selves. We are currently equipped with this thing. +1 weapon enchantment. Cold damage. I think this is going to be better for us. Still a quarterstaff. Doesn't do as much damage when we hit something with it, but we never want to hit something. But ranged spell attacks being +1 is very strong. Oh my god, it's so expensive, though. Advantage on wisdom saves is incredibly good. And this armor, our regular armor right now is just clothes. So, Flaming Revenge, also incredibly expensive. Jeez. Right, then we'll start with this. And then we'll come back
Take care now.
to some of the rest.
Can't give up now.
Where is that cloak? Oh, which slot is this? That's cloaks. Why is that in a different spot than Shadow Hearts?
What am I to do?
Or is it just because we were in the trading screen it was different? I'm unsure, but
Wish we
that's
had
fine.
Stone
I must keep
or
going.
steel.
There is more good stuff to come, clearly.
The last light inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
Everyone in here is armed. Aloe oil, casual sandals, comfortable autumnal outfit. Alright, well we can
I'm sure.
stow our light sources. I'm just going to hit F5 in case they do take umbrage with me having all of our weapons, but
Still alive, so that's progress.
seems unlikely.
Light on my feet.
Seems like a lot of unnecessary admin to change
Don't
it.
wander far. We need to talk.
There's Jaheira. Let's go see Alf. Actually, no. We never spoke to Alfira back in our goblin days, so I'm not going to worry about it now. Let me just check the guest log.
To put my hands on
Don't know if we'll see anything really important here. Jorah and Claudia Amster. Boo and Friend. We know who that is, or at least I do. You may not. We'll learn about those later. Otherwise, I don't see any other names I recognize. Do we have a tavern keep back here? That's a room. Guessing this is another room. Does no one here want to, like, trade me an order? There's a cat. Everyone loves a cat. It's Raphael. Oh my goodness. Raphael is here playing chess with Mol, of all people. Alright, let's talk to Jaheira first.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
I shall.
To your very good health.
Medicine. Smell the wine first. No, I'm not going to second guess Jaheira. That and I'm not awfully proficient. Great clipping.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
It's trying to change me to win me over, but I'm resisting temptation.
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't. Jaheira spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie.
What a bitch. I didn't think I was lying.
Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village. only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who was he?
General Cedric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cedric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Cedric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
You want to make use of my infection, but I want to be cured of it.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Cedric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him in this tower?
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Astarion is inspired, not my first time. Resist the truth serum when talking to Jaheira. Did he? Or at least, I guess we tried to, between us. Okay, but also, Raphael is here.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cleric.
Touch move.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cleric could be dethroned.
Accidentally jostle the board mole's way. Gale's right. Put pressure on him. Attack the pieces in front of Cleric. What we get for bringing a Gale along.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
We just take two moves in a row.
The Kalimshan rules.
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
He offering warlockage. Or something else.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty of me you have no idea about.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
Oh?
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone cast some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
I don't know what to say here. What are you talking about, Astarion? What scars?
You haven't told them? And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
Oh, hello.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know.
That must have been excruciating.
Cazador worked on it from dusk until dawn, all with an ancient blade he called his needle. Cutting and tearing, starting over if I screamed or winced too much. It was a rough night. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
Lucy is inspired, as is, I assume, Gale, since we're cut from the same background. There it is. Anything in this desk? Ink, sure. Charlatan shuffling the board. Astarion also inspired. Love to see it. Right. One more major conversation to have upstairs then. More clothes. And somewhere out here was someone channeling a spell. Must be over there.
Open up.
It's not theft if it's not red. I'll take any supplies I can get. I'll leave the 57. Actually, no, I won't. I won't leave the 57 gold. It's mine now. Selenite robe, armor class 11. I guess that belongs to this lass. Not often we get to see the moon in this game. You're right there.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Jaina sent us up.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you, I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Something like that. Very convenient.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Flaming fist.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Probe his thoughts for more information. What does he want with her? Sounds like fun. I'm not like you, I don't take orders from the absolutists. Touch her and I'll kill you. Do we risk a probe? No, touch her and I'll kill you.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all, you fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Oh my.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand. Come along, Isabel.
Well, I didn't get a long rest in before this encounter, and it's looking like it'll be a long one, so join me next time. We'll see if we can muddle through this fight during a cinematic cutscene that I did not expect to be happening. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.